Hey everyone, it's me, Taylor, and today I'm doing a tag that I came up with all by myself, or at least I think I did. I don't think anyone else has ever done this tag. I came up with all the questions and I don't think anyone would exactly we'd have the exact same questions. But I'm doing the One Direction Up All Night tag. Maybe you can just call it Up All Night tag. I'm not sure. I'm just going to call it the One Direction Up All Night tag, and it's 10 questions all about One Direction. If you don't know what One Direction is or who they are, you're going to be very confused throughout this video. I'm just warning you. But if you're a Directioner like me and you live and breathe everything about them, then you're totally going to love this. So I'm going to get started. So question number 1 is, how did you discover One Direction? I discovered them because my friend Lexi last September or October was like, there's this band called One Direction and stuff, and I live in the U.S., and they just recently became popular in the U.S. January and February. They weren't even popular back then. I would tell all my friends about them in February. They'd be like, oh my god, do you like One Direction? I'd be like, who's that? So I am ahead of the game here in America. If you live in the UK, you are way ahead of me, I'll give you that. But in America, I think I started pretty early. And she was like, have you heard of One Direction? And I was like, and she showed me a photo of them. I was like, ew, they're ugly. And she was like, oh, you're so lame. But later that night, we only knew the songs One Thing, Gotta Be You, and What Makes You Beautiful. Mostly just What Makes You Beautiful and Gotta Be You, because that was what was on Vivo. And I remember that whole weekend, eventually I was like, oh, I kind of like them, you know. I was like, oh, they're okay, you know. And then we went on Tumblr, and we looked up, there's this Tumblr called One Direction Cute Facts, and we read through every single one of them, and there's 500, and we read through them all in a night. And that's kind of when the obsession started. And I remember I listened to Just What Makes You Beautiful on replay that whole weekend, non-stop. You don't know you're beautiful, that whole weekend. And that is how I discovered them. Number 2, who's your favorite guy in 1D? I love them all. This is so difficult for me. I love Zayn, I love Louis, I love Liam, I love Niall, and I love Harry. But my favorite currently is Niall Horan, Nialler. I love Niall, and he's the Irish one. So yeah, the 5 guys' names are Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik. My favorite of the moment is Niall, but I love Harry too, and I love Liam, I love Zayn, and I love Louis. I love them all. For the concert that I'm going to, I'm going to be wearing suspenders in honor of Louis, so I love them all. It's really difficult for me, but I really like Niall right now. Number 3, do you like carrots? If you've never seen the video diaries, you probably won't understand this. But actually, I'm sorry, Louis, I don't eat carrots. I don't like carrots, but for Louis, I would eat millions of carrots dipped in ranch dressing. But I don't eat them, by choice. It'd have to be, force feeding me carrots. Number 4, what's your favorite song by them? I've went through a lot of these. I've listened to every single song by One Direction billions of times. My current favorite is Stand Up. So put your hands up. I'll put it on right now. I hope
From the moment I met you, everything changed. I knew I had to get you, whatever the pain. I had to take you and make you mine.
So that is just a little preview of Stand Up. Definitely go look it up on YouTube or in their yearbook edition, their deluxe one. I didn't get the yearbook album, but on my iPad I have the yearbook version, so I have all the songs and I love them. But I also really like Save You Tonight, Stole My Heart, One Thing, Everything About You, More Than That. The list can go on for ages, okay? I love every song by them, every single song. Taken, I love Taken. My mom likes One Direction too, by the way. Her favorite's Louis. So yeah, that is my favorite song by them of the moment, Stand Up. But I also love Taken and every other song that they have. That was a very difficult one for me. Who's an artist you'd like them to do a duet with? An artist I would like them to do a duet with would definitely be like Justin Bieber. I love Justin Bieber, and I know Niall likes Justin Bieber, and I think that would just be a really cool song. So Justin Bieber, or me, they can do a duet with me too. It's cool. Number 6, what was your initial thought on the band? I just realized this is kind of similar to question number 1. My initial thought was, ugh, they're ugly. But it definitely changed very quickly, and I was like, oh, I am crazy. I think I was maybe having some eye problems that day, maybe a little bit of a vision thing, maybe I was just a little lethargic or tired. But yeah, that all changed very quickly. Number 7, have you seen the video diaries? Yes. I love their X Factor video diaries. I watch those a lot. And which one was your favorite? I loved all the video diaries. I still love them. I watch them all the time. I love the originals from the X Factor. Those were the best. When they sat on the staircases and stuff. I love the one where Louis says, this was either 2 or 3, I like girls who eat carrots. And I also really like the one where he came out in that button-down shirt and he was like, they told me to start acting more serious in diaries. And I was like, help! And then he was like, Superman! I love that one. That one was so funny. I love those two. Those two make me up. And that's the one where he was like, ever since I said I like girls who eat carrots, I've received many carrots. I also have a fond interest in girls who like Lamborghinis. I love that. Those are all Louis quotes, but Louis was the funniest in the diaries. He was hilarious. If you could hang out with one of the boys for a day, which one would it be? This is so difficult for me because I love them all so much. I like Niall and Harry, but Louis is the funny one. I don't care if they say Niall is the funny one. Louis is the funny one. They say Louis is the leader. You know. Wait, what is it? Harry is the flirt. Zayn is vain. Liam is what they say Liam was. I love Liam. I forgot. Niall is the funny one, and Louis is the leader because that was the only one that was left. But I would hang out with Louis because he just seems really hilarious. And yeah, if you and Eleanor break up, I am totally, yeah, I hope he sees this. That'd be so awesome if One Direction saw this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm dreaming too big now. Number 9, did you watch them while they were on the X Factor? No, I did not. I feel really terrible about that. And the reason I didn't is because the X Factor's in the UK and I'm here in the US. But don't worry, I've seen every performance from the X Factor thanks to YouTube, and I've seen them like 100 times. So yeah, I did not watch them on the X Factor. I will be totally honest. I'm giving it to Brits and you Irish and Scottish and all that. I didn't watch them on the X Factor. I didn't have access to it at that time, but now I know some people who didn't even know they were on the X Factor, and it's crazy. I'm like, no, they were formed on the X Factor. They auditioned individually, and they were put together as a band. It was such a beautiful moment with Nicole Scherzinger and Simon Cowell. It's beautiful. And number 10, are you hoping for Louis and Niall to have more solos on the next album? Yes. I love Louis, and I love Niall, and I love their voices, and I love Harry, and I love Liam, and I love Zayn's voices just as much, but my Louis and Niall need some solos, because I love Niall's voice. Niall's voice is, like, my favorite voice, and, so is Liam's. They all have really great voices. I love Louis' voice. It's so unique, and it's, like, I don't know, it's like raspy, and I kind of like it. It's really, really cool. But I really hope they have more solos, because every time they have a solo, I'm like, yes! Woo! I got really excited. Like, every minute's like a lasso. Let's just take it really slow again. That's Everything About You. And they're one thing solos, and usually when one has the solo, I notice that another one does too. But they do have more solos than I thought, but I just wish that they had a little bit more, because I love them all equally, and they all deserve equal solos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like One Direction, definitely do a video response, and definitely put this up. And let's get this tag going around all of YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you don't know what One Direction is, definitely look them up. You will love them. Guy or girl, you're gonna love them. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Bye everyone, love you.